everyone! So today we will be covering addition and subtraction in base 5. We are going to start off with some terminology that we learned in class. So right quick, we are going to review the candy bar, which is right along here, and that it has a value of 125. Next, we have a flat, which has a value of 25 right here. And we have a long, which is 5. And we also have a p, which has a value of 1. So now that we've reestablished some basic vocabulary, we're going to start with our addition. Alright, so addition in base 5. What we are going to do is we are going to draw out both of these. We are going to start with the top number here, and we're going to draw it out. So, we're going to start right here. So, we're going to draw 4 flats. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is covered from right here, like that's why we drew these, the 4 flats. And now we are going to move on to the longs. There are 3, so 1, 2, and 3. And then we have 2 P's, so we're going to draw 1 P, 2 P. Awesome! So now we are going to draw the smaller set. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 flats that come from right here, the 4. And as you can see, there's a 0 here. So when we're drawing, we are going to skip that place because there is no longs. And we're going to do our 3 P's. So over here next to our P section, 1, 2, 3 P's. Right there. So now what we're going to do is we are going to combine our sets of flats, longs, and P's to try to come up with our addition answer. So we are going to start by counting up how many of these we can fit into another section. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our flats. Now, those can be put together like so, and they can be made into one candy bar. So this is our one candy bar. So we're also just going to mark this out so we can remind ourselves that we already have those in our one candy bar. Next we have 3 more flats, which is alright. We have 3 longs, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 P's. So, because we can only have 4 in this section, we are going to circle them, and we are going to X them out, and we are going to add them right here. We're going to give it 1 more long. And we did that because 5 of the P's make up 1 long, because there's 5 pieces in every long. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add all together what we have, and we're going to come up with an answer. So we have our 1 candy bar. We have 1, 2, 3 flats that we're going to label like this. We have 3 of those. We have 4 longs right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So those are going to be 4. And we have 0 of our P's left. So that's how that works out. And just a reminder, the candy bar right here is adding up 5 of the flats to equal 125, which goes into 1 candy bar. Alright, so to write out our answer, we need to make sure we put everything in the correct place value spot. So ours right here start with the flats, so we need to go a little above that to label our candy bar. So our candy bar answer is 1 for this right here. And then for our flats, we have 3. And then for our longs, we have 4. And then for our p's, we have 0. And then that is all with the base of 5. So 1, 3, 4, 0 with the base of 5 would be our answer for this problem. Now we're going to move on to subtraction in base 5. Now we're going to model the subtraction in a little bit of a different way, but it's still going to be very similar to how we did the top problem. How we're going to start this is we are going to draw out the larger set first. Alright, so the same rules apply as with the addition. So we're going to start with the 4 here, because this is the larger set. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Super. What's next? A 2. So we have 2 longs. 1, 2. And we have 3 p's. 1, 2, 3. Super. So now this is where it gets different from the addition. What we're going to do is we are going to take away the 241 with the base 5 from our drawing we have here. So we're going to take away 2 flats, 4 longs, and 1 p. So we're going to start here with our flats. We talked about taking away 2. So 1, 2, and we're taking these flats out by visually sketching it with a green pen. That way we can see it visually, and we can come to our answer that way. So now we're going to take away 4. But something's tricky about this because there's a 2 right here. So what we need to do is we need to break down one of our flats, as you can see here. And we're going to break it down, so we're going to mark it out. So that's no longer a flat. And 5 longs make up 1 flat. So we're going to draw those out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. So this is the flat we marked out, and that got us 5 longs right here. So now we need to take away 4 of that new set. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark out 4. So 1 gone, 2 gone, 3 gone, and 4 gone. So those no longer exist, but we still have this one here. So altogether, we have 3 right here, 3 longs. And then we still have our 3 p's. We need to take away the 1 from the 3 here. So this p goes away. And now we can find our answer. So just to review what we did, first we drew our larger set up here, right here. And then we took away this set by shading in with green. We could not take the 2 away from the 4 without breaking down this 1 flat into 5 longs. And by doing that, we made the equation possible visually. And then we have the rest of our longs here, and then we have 2 p's left. So when we mark this up all together, we have 1 flat left because it wasn't marked out with green, it wasn't taken away. So 1. Super. And then we have 3 of the longs left, and I'm going to circle those to try to make them a little bit more easier to see. So that gave us 3. And then we're going to move over to the p's, and we have 2 p's left because we only took away 1. So our answer is going to be 1, 3, 2, with a base of 5. It's very important to make sure you always label your base. If you're working within base 5, your answer has to be in base 5. So, today we went over all of the above. We reviewed the values up here with the candy bar, the flat, long, and the p's. And then we used addition in base 5 to solve this problem here. And we did that by drawing out the larger set and then the smaller set. and then combining to get our answer right here in the red. And then we moved on to subtraction in base 5, which we just did also. And we took this problem here. We used the larger number and drew the set out using flats, longs, and P's. And then we shaded parts in with green for the smaller set underneath. So there's the 2. And then this right here is where we adjusted our longs to fit the problem by taking away a flat. And then we got 2 here. So that would be the answer for this problem. And I really hope you guys like this video. And it's been really fun. Thanks for watching, Math Buddies.